We mentioned him in passing here. You talked about Bryan Johnson. You said your numbers are quite similar actually, which is really interesting. He's obviously risen to be one of the biggest names in the longevity space. He's put out there that I know you said 180. He's put out there about living to 200 years old, and
Well, yeah. What I appreciate about Bryan is, so in 2018 I launched Superhuman, which is my longevity book, and there's a media playbook. His media playbook and mine, they're identical, right? So there's things you do to get people to talk about the longevity movement, and he's executing it masterfully. Like, I don't know who his PR people are; they're great, right? And I want every national TV show talking about there's these people out there who are extending their lives, because the more of us that believe it's possible, the more of us will start doing it. Just like, the 4 minute mile can be crushed. And as soon as one person did it, the next year, three people did it. So we need Bryan. We need emerging influencers in longevity talking about what they're doing. And so that's a good thing. And how do you get media attention? Well, there was the time that I, on stage at my conference, played the video of having stem cells injected in my penis without actually looking at the penis, because that would be unseeable or something you couldn't unsee. So, and I've gone through the whole range of on social media. Here's penis enhancement techniques. Here's hair enhancement techniques. Here's how you lose weight. Here's how you anti-age your skin, right? So offering this information is of value to people. It's helpful. And where I'm a little bit tentative is that I have never published the complete list of what Dave takes every morning. Partly because it changes most mornings, but also, why would you want to do what I do? I used to have autoimmune disease. I used to weigh 300 pounds. I am a 6'4" Northern European who flies 250 days of the year. I know my hormone levels. I'm on an aggressive longevity program. If you're a 120-pound Asian grandmother and you try to do what Dave does, you'll probably get disaster pants. It's not the outcome you want. So publishing a protocol so you can do what I do, I would have done that when I was 3 years into the longevity movement. Like, here's what everyone should do. But that was in my 20s. With the experience and the wisdom that I have, I'm launching an AI tool for people at my conference that says, based on all of this, here's what you should do, because your goals are different than mine, your biology is different than mine, and your current state is different than mine. So given those things, let's take the sum of knowledge we have about biohacking and let's guide you on what to do that's cheapest and fastest and how to measure it. Which lab tests do you need? So then you save a ton of money and you don't have to learn all of the stuff. But I would never have the hubris to say everyone should do what I do. I would be willing to say, you know what? If your vitamin D levels are low, you're probably not going to get results from a lot of things you're trying. So you got to raise your vitamin D levels. Do you need 15,000 IUs of vitamin D like I do? No, I have a weird genetic thing, so I need more vitamin D than you do. You probably need 5,000, but let's test it. That's a healthy approach to longevity. But everyone do this because I did it. I think that's kind of scary. And so I've never endorsed that approach. But what I can say is, everyone, intermittent fasting is a great tool. You shouldn't overdo it. And the amount of intermittent fasting you need is based on your current state. So here's how to use intermittent fasting as a tool. Hey everyone, long-term ketosis is bad for you. Here's how to do cyclical ketosis with the right fats in order to get these results. But you don't have to do ketosis all the time, just do it some of the time. So here's a tool and here's how to use the tool. But not everyone should use the same tool. Like, if I need a chainsaw and you have a lawnmower, you're like, well, Dave has a chainsaw, I'm going to use a chainsaw. It's not logical. We all have different things that we can address first to live a long time or just feel better.
thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please subscribe to the Freedom Pack channel and consider clicking here to watch another video that I think you'll enjoy.